percent done with it. I have like I think I have 2 packets left, and then I
That's
should be
sick,
done. But
bro.
yeah, Legos are like the ultimate for like my ADHD, just like going off on like a little tangent and like being able to focus intensely on something is like incredible. I
Did you
built
ever get
Lego Daily
into?
Bugle. Do you know the Lego Daily Bugle set that was like
No,
massive?
no.
Dude, you
Yeah,
have
it's
to look
Oh,
at.
dude.
I have the Lego Daily Bugle set that it took me like 4 or 5 days to build, and I probably spent like at least 6 hours a day on it.
Yeah.
I
Like
had a
it's
Lego Krusty Krab that, like,
I think I
I don't know what
remember.
happened to it.
I never got it, but I think I know what you're
Dude,
talking about.
I
That
would
set.
have got it. That's sick. That's sick.
Because
as
I
fuck.
remember when they used to make SpongeBob Lego
Yeah.
sets.
Did you ever get into the Ninjago show?
I didn't know. I love
was my
I love Ninja Turtles, but no Ninjago.
Oh,
Yeah, my
yeah.
brother. I don't know if Sean.
I own the entire Batman and TMNT comic run. It's like really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
the turtles are awesome.
Yeah, have I ever shown you the box I have here, the long box comics?
I don't know. I don't know if I think you told me about it. I don't know if we like actually went through them ever though.
Word, I'll
But,
show you at some point.
yeah. What music do you listen to? A lot of music, Roman?
Oh yeah. We made
Yeah, so
music together,
Oh yeah.
rapping.
so I listen to rap, pop, jazz, techno, basically everything except for country and like
I hate country.
whatever that Korean music is,
Oh,
K-pop or
K-pop.
something.
Oh, bro, yes
Dude,
you do. Because you
K-pop-
listen to anime intros when you watch
Yeah,
anime.
I'm not gonna lie. K-pop's fire, but it's got to be the right K-pop. It can't just be like any
I
K-pop.
have some songs to show you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's some certain like I've shown Roland some stuff before that like he likes, but it's got to be the right thing.
Dude, because I listen
feel
to
like
anime
that.
intros all the time.
Yeah.
So
Well, for the life of me, I cannot get into like country music. I just don't get it.
I've
Like,
tried. I can't. I don't like
Johnny
it.
Cash though.
Well, yeah, but like I'm talking about like Morgan Wallen or like Zach like Bryan or something.
Yeah,
It's like
who?
nah.
Who and
Nah.
who? Talking about Johnny fucking Cash, bro. You gotta be.
Do you have any specific artists? But by the way, if you guys have already talked about this on the
Eminem is one
show,
of his
we
exceptions.
can switch the subject. I don't know if you guys have talked about
He's
this.
he's the biggest Eminem. He's Stan from the song Stan.
Oh yeah.
Except he won't kill anybody, but he's Stan.
Well, it's
And that's not
actually
an insult. It's literally just me saying you know everything. Like you're literally the biggest Eminem fan I know.
I literally just got this for Christmas. It's an Eminem poster. It's sick. So I'm gonna hang it up. Yeah,
Oh,
but
Nice.
it's let's see, Eminem, Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
Queen.
Fuck yeah. MJ is awesome.
I don't care what anybody says about Michael Jackson. Let's see. I like Prince. I like Elvis.
I just separate his music from everything else. I just
his
like
music's never
his
not
music.
gonna be-
His music is too good,
and he's the
and
best performer of all time.
and people sit there and people complain about it and they say stuff about it, but at the same time they still go and like listen to the person's music.
But he's still the best performer of all time.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
best showman.
yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's fine if people say whatever they're gonna say, but yeah, nobody really knows for sure. There's always so much like weird drama that goes on with celebrities and stuff that like I feel like, especially nowadays, like you don't
Except
even.
for Kevin Spacey, I'm pretty sure about that.
Oh yeah, you don't know what. Yeah, that's a no brainer. I think he's told people a couple times.
And everyone who came out and said it is dead.
I also
Not interesting.
I really like Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent.
Snoop Dogg.
I'm a fan of
50 Cent's
Lil
shit.
Wayne, Kendrick, Cole.
Oh, fans of YouTube right now.
But other than that, Ed Sheeran's cool.
I
is
fuck
cool.
with Ed Sheeran hard, dude. Ed Sheeran you could put Ed Sheeran on any song and he will ride.
He's really good with
He's
Eminem.
really versatile as an artist.
I don't know if I like him as much as a person. I don't mind his music, but Honestly, I just like him on the songs with Eminem.
I know you just told me
And
that you stopped your
really-
Disney Plus thing, but there was a documentary with him on
I
there.
heard
It's
about
really
that.
good. It was really
But-
good.
I also I loved the song that's in The Hobbit,
Mhm.
the second Hobbit, at the end of Desolation of Smog. They play like, if this is to end in fire, then we shall all burn together. And I'm just like, yeah, that's fucking, it just hits, bro.
So I'm not a Swiftie, but I have nothing against people that vibe with Taylor Swift. I mean, she's literally like the biggest artist in the whole world at this point. So like,
Yeah, somehow still. It's like you never hear about her, but she still is. It's weird.
her
you
concerts
have
sell
a
out like
base-
instantly, bro. It's
When you have
weird.
a fan base like that, everybody just like rides with it.
They're still living cricky.
There's two. There's one right there, and then there's one up top, right up there.
Oh.
See up there.
What are you guys looking at?
We're looking at the snake tank.
Ah,
There's actually
yeah.
three. There's
I
two
got
up
it,
there.
dude.
though.
you put it in your office?
I want to get that snake out, but I don't want to bother it yet until we're off stream because it's going to completely distract me, and then I'm going to be absolutely just
Also,
like
she's really fast.
non-existent. Yeah.
So who are some of your
the angry? She might give you like the angry shoelace look.
favorite artists?
My favorite artists. Well, first of all, I listen to pretty much any type of music other than country and screamo. Like I listen to soundtrack stuff. I listen to
Do you listen to metal?
I listen to rock.
Well, like metal.
That's what I
'Cause
consider
it's-
screamo. I
it's
mean,
not
I
metal.
have what's metal? When they scream a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would assume I have some metal.
Like Metallica's.
Yeah, I love Metallica. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
But there's
So-
also like Slipknot, which is like some of their songs are completely.
I'm
screamo, but
sure-
other songs are.
I haven't
just,
listened to
metal.
Slipknot a ton, but
I've been to one
I
of
know-
their concerts. It's fucking.
I
lit.
know a lot. I know a lot of people that have gone to see them and like them, and I'm sure that I would like some of their songs. Some of my favorite genres, are rap. What was my list? It
But
was
what-
like
like,
rap,
you
R&B. I'll be specific with artists.
You gotta be specific with the rap though, because like that's a very big. You're more
Well,
of like a.
my names that I mentioned will explain.
Yeah.
So
'Cause I know you
Rap?
listen to, but
rap wise, I listen to a lot. I love like the kind of melodic rap. So I listen to a lot of Travis Scott's my favorite artist. Or like just rap wise, I just saw him less.
You're lucky.
Yeah, I just saw him like a couple weeks ago in Philly. He was fucking. It was amazing. So Travis.
Is it true that he sounds completely different when he's like in concert compared to how he sounds on his songs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Falls off the fucking.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he sounds the thing with Travis that you have to know going into it is that like he's totally there to be the best performer he can be. So
Mhm.
like when he's performing, like he's jumping up and down with everybody, he's singing with everybody, he's feeding off of your energy, and like it just makes the atmosphere of the concert like that much better because he's just like it feels like he is literally living and like his performance is dictated based off of your energy, which
Yeah.
is really cool. So like I listen to a ton of Travis. I love Kid Cudi. I listen to Don Toliver, which is one of Travis's artists. But then I listen to J. Cole. I love Kendrick, obviously. I listen to Drake. Drake's older stuff is way
You listen
better
to
than-
Drake, bro?
Drake's older stuff is way better than like his newer stuff, but I still fuck with some of his newer stuff for sure. I'm trying to think of what else. I listen to a ton of like R&B and like stuff like that, like Chris Brown.
You said that you listened to you said you listened to Don Toliver, right?
Yeah, I love Don
He's a
Toliver.
song
you-
with Eminem.
Did you hear the song with him and Eminem or no?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
hear the song with Eminem and I think it was Cuddy came out in 2020.
Dude,
I actually don't know if I did.
What?
What was it?
It's called The
What's
Adventures
it called?
of Moonman and Slim.
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
have heard that. Yeah.
Slim.
I have heard that.
That was like a
Song is fire as fuck.
that was
It's
like a
really
fan base
cool.
clash, bro.
It's really
that was like
cool
something.
two totally different
Well,
artists.
they've been friends for a while.
Yeah, but they make totally different music in the same genre.
That's
which
what's
is really
great
cool.
about Eminem, though, because he always does that. He always finds a different type of artist, completely different than rap, and mixes it in with his music on like every album.
It's the same thing with Ed Sheeran. Like Ed worked with
Eminem.
Ed worked with Eminem, and they're like Ed works with everybody, and he makes bangers with everybody. I listen to a lot of. I also listen to a lot of like Afrobeat, like Afrofusion. Like I listen to a lot of Fireboy DML. Burna Boy is one of my favorite artists. Yeah, I listen to a ton of different stuff. I listen to like movie score stuff, so like stuff from The Dark Knight, stuff from like any good movie that you love the score of and the music. Like I listen to all that stuff.
Yep.
All the Spider-Man movies, like everything, pretty much. Rock.
Have you ever listened to Machine Gun Kelly?
I have. I don't like him. I don't like him as a person. I don't like him as a person at all. So I like refuse to like his music. And I also
I find it hilarious that he dissed Eminem. He got kicked out of rap. He went to rock music.
Really went to fucking alternative rock because he
dissed Slipknot. And then Slipknot kicked him out of rock music. Yeah.
Like, fuck you. Literally.
He's just looking for fast attention, like quick hype, quick surges of hype to get his endorphins going.
Isn't he like
a fucking dolphin?
Like some...
No, he was with Megan Fox and she broke up with him because he cheated on her, I think.
No, dude. Like,
Megan Fox.
No, but like, the funniest thing is, after they broke up, she literally unfollowed MGK and followed Eminem 2 seconds afterward. It was like the funniest thing ever. Really? Someone posted that.
Well, he
said I was like
shit about Haley before Haley was 18. So
she was like 12, bro, and he was saying that she was hot. And I was like, bro, what's wrong with you?
I was saying that when I was 14. That's like makes sense.
I feel like MGK fits in the category of like douchebags with G-Eazy. It's like him and G-Eazy are like on the same level.
I cannot stand G-Eazy, bro.
They're both like those guys that have shows and they find cute girls in the audience and they're like, hey, do you want to come to my bus and blow me? There was actually a girl that made a YouTube video. He made a video. He literally was like, he had security come and pull her. She went and sat in his bus, and then he had like 4 or 5 girls lined up, and he was just like, hey, who wants some action? And was like, you know, basically looking for like, he wanted them to blow him. And then that was it. And I think he tried to get him to do drugs too. He tried to get him to do like coke or something.
I'm not surprised.
It's like people are wild, dude. People are wild.
It's like, you know, G-Eazy and like, you know, MGK that make most of the common music fans think that like white rappers are like, you know, whack. But then people will look at like Mac Miller and like they'll sleep on him because
nobody sleeps on Mac.
I don't think anybody sleeps on Mac, especially now that he's
bro.
He's
nobody does. He has more fans now than he's ever had, and he's not even alive.
I get what you're saying though with the hate towards...
and nobody ever sleeps on him either because people are just gonna, and by proxy, they remember the times that he was on the news because of his music. The time that they were saying, "Don't let your kids listen to this." Everybody knows the name; it's a household name. So
but
that
I think people now will like people now say that like Eminem's not one of the greatest ever now.
Eminem, and that's because I started to because of a fucking Halo video and a Chrysler commercial. Like Everybody fucking listens to this motherfucker.
Side note too, I love The Weeknd. Also, I listen to The Weeknd a lot too. He's great. He was great live too. I saw him at the Link.
The Weeknd and Eminem.
Yeah,
and it's so good.
He's a really good performer.
I will literally I will pay. I will sell everything I have to go to Eminem's last ever concert, and I don't care. Like, when he announces that he's on his final tour, I will literally pay to go to that last concert. I don't care. But yeah,
and just travel and go there.
Well,
get a room.
That's getting clipped 100% by Ronnie.
I don't care.
Yeah, you do. Wait for his next video on us.
Do you like Post at all? Or
I was actually I've seen Post twice. Yeah, I do like him.
Does he smell? He looks like he smells.
He I don't know. I wasn't
he
close.
Looks smelly.
I wasn't close enough to get a sniff, but
he looks like a smelly human.
He smells good, according to people that have met him at a meeting.
He has to because he looks smelly, so he's got to smell good.
Yeah, if he doesn't smell good and he looks like he smells good.
If you didn't just see him sitting on the side of the street, you'd be like,
I totally agree. You'd be like, yo, that guy reeks.
Yeah, like if he's just chilling on the sidewalk.
His live,
he just doesn't even have to have anything on it. He just has any piece, even if it's this small, a piece of cardboard. You're just like,
it was gross though. Going to the only thing I didn't like about his concert was that people were lighting up cigs inside of Wells Fargo, right next to me, the whole time, literally the whole time.
I'd rather you just light up anything else.
I'm fine, smoking weed and stuff that's totally fine, but literally lighting up cigs inside of an arena, it's just disgusting. And but dude, his live, he's a really, really good live performer. His live voice, his voice just regular when he's singing,
it's just
he's got a real
that sticks to you, bro.
He's got a really nice
pull your jacket off and be like,
yeah, it smelled gross, but eventually you just kind of got used to it. But I didn't like that part of it.
Unfortunately, I haven't been used to it because my grandmother used to smoke in the house all the time. So
yeah, it's gross. Yeah, but his if anybody wants to go to see him live, he's a really good live performer. Definitely worth it. Have you seen any live shows, Roman? Any concerts?
Well, I saw me and Roland's friend Dylan. Well, we went to his concert, but we didn't actually get to see him. We were late, but other than that, no, I have not been to any concerts. I would love to though.
Yeah, they're fun.
I kind of want to go to a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert at some point.
Again, we'll go because I'm going. So I love the Peppers. They're the shit. They're so fucking fun.
You've seen them before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen them. I see Ghost every time Ghost comes. I'll take you to a Ghost concert, Ronan.
Yeah, you've told me that Ghost is actually really fun.
They are the fucking best, bro. It is the best live performance, other than Roger Waters when I went to see Roger Waters from Pink Floyd. Other than that, and the Chili Peppers, it's Ghost is there, AWOL Nation's there. AWOL Nation's fun as fuck.
You know who I think is an overrated artist? Honestly,
Logic was really fun.
Logic was.
I think that
we were there.
I've seen him 3 times.
You were there with me when I went.
I was up
we weren't there.
I was up front, and you were in the.
Yeah,
field.
bro. We did not know that we were both going to this concert, and I saw it on his Snapchat story or some shit. And I was
saw Logic?
No,
I've seen him.
I was there at the concert, but I was in the field, and he was in the in the stage area.
I've seen Logic 3 times. Yeah, he's a fucking awesome performer.
That's when he debuted the Keanu Reeves song.
Yeah.
Did he perform Under Pressure?
Yeah.
When you saw him?
Yeah. No. And then it slows down and he does the entire verse like when he's spitting like super fast.
Yeah.
He did the entire verse, and like it was awesome. He
He
always
also-
does that for his
Do you
shows.
remember when he brought the dude on stage
And he
that
brings-
was tripping balls?
He brings a fan
And he,
up
like,
stage. Yeah,
Bro, he brought a fan on stage to play him in
he was playing him in. They made
Street Fighter.
They made a Street Fighter.
Yeah, and they were playing on Street Fighter, and he just goes, "Yo, dude, are you on shrooms or something?" And the guy, and like he puts the microphone over, and the guy just goes, "Ha ha!" And he just goes, "Let's fuck up some Street Fighter." And it just fucking like wet, bro. It was actually pretty fun. It was cool.
Yeah, he always does he does something with the fans. If he doesn't do something like that, he'll bring a fan up and then he'll like hang out with them and perform and stuff. Like, yeah, his concerts are fun.
I think he brought a couple people up that day.
Yeah, he usually does. He brings a couple people up and does like different.
It's really, really weird that like Eminem and Logic also have a song too. That's like really weird as well.
It's not weird to me because I feel like Eminem sees potential in him, but he just has to reach that potential.
Yeah, but we all thought Logic was gonna hit that potential, and then he just went like viral with his like he
started
song.
he started making a different type of music to make more money. Like he wanted to make money and have his family be able to like thrive with millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. Because like the music he made makes money in terms of like on the charts, but it wasn't necessarily like if he was to go down his avenue that he started with Under Pressure and then the Incredible True Story, like if he kept going down that avenue, like he could have been up there with like some like I honestly feel like he could have been up there with like Cole and Kendrick, like right below them.
Tarantino was probably his best overall project.
Tarantino 1 or 2?
One.
Yeah, one slapped.
Even though two's got Rick and Morty in it. Two's got Rick and Morty in it.
But anything for me. I just like some of the songs on 2. Like I like Boom Trap Protocol and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, I love Bobby Tarantino too, though. That's the tour that we went to see him. That was the tour. Yeah, it was Bobby Tarantino too that we were at that show. Yeah, it was cool, and I still love I won't say I love. I like everybody for like as a totally different project, but I wish it was something different than what it was. But it's a cool project. Like what he did with it, it was cool. But like, there's not that re-listenability with it, like where it's like there's not that replay value that you get out of it that you keep playing it. Like I always find myself skipping the songs, even though they're good songs. It's just not.
And like my whole thing with Logic was that he like retired in 2020, and then he's had like 3 albums since.
Because he didn't want his record. He wanted to. He retired. He fake retired so that he could get out of his record deal. He had a record deal that he didn't want to be in anymore, and he basically just retired, took a year off, or took however long it was off to like have his claws work, and then now he's just a solo creator that like makes money off of everything that he does. He streams and makes like a ton of money just from streaming.
Yeah, he doesn't need to make music anymore.
He doesn't even need to if he didn't want, and he didn't a while ago because he had the success, like the streaming numbers and everything with his music. Like he's already made his money. But
I'm saying though, my whole point was that Logic's like trajectory was like wild. Like if he had kept his momentum up, he could be like looked at as being like one of like the best ever. Whereas now he'll just kind of be looked at as someone that was good for like a few years, but then kind of tailed off and sold out to go like mainstream. Like it happened to like NF too. Like he had his one hit song.
Yeah, Hayden Christensen. They're like, well, he just disappeared after Star Wars. It's like, no, he went to start a family.
And you still have fans that are like that have always liked him and that will always like them, or like you'll have those fans that like hear his project and then listen to everything and still love it. Like, you'll still have those people, but like the margin that it would have been if he had like continued that trajectory. Like he would be thought of, like you said, totally different. Like he would have been probably right below Kendrick and Cole, or like right on level with them up there.
Yeah, because
like, when you think about
Logic.
it. And I know people don't want to say it, but like in terms of numbers and shit, Drake's potential is like through the fucking roof. But like right now,
Yeah, but Drake.
He's like given up and just like made music that just sounds good. Like he's not even. He's totally not even in that mindset, and he's even said it himself. He's like, I need to like take a break and like find something to get excited about, to write about again. Because like if you think about like his old albums, like his first couple albums, he was like unbelievable, and you can still hear it in some of his lyrics. But then there's other songs that he makes that it's just like you're not even trying on this, bro. Like you're not even trying.
I mean, Drake hasn't been trying since like 2017, but yet he's still like
he's still the biggest rapper in the world.
Yeah,
where he's like right there, which is absurd.
Yeah, but he hasn't been trying since like 2017 because he went like super viral in like 2015, and then he hasn't had to try since. And so like the thing is that I think I respect Drake in the sense that he's like accomplished a lot, but I think Drake is overrated because Drake does not make music that is good. He makes music for like, you know, the mainstream where people can like get an earworm and kind of be like, you know, it's catchy. I'm gonna, you know, add it into my playlist. But me, I look for lyrics, I look for concept, I look for story in my, you know, music. And I get none of that from him. So Drake's not one of my favorite artists.
Roman, does. The thing is though, this is the even more upsetting thing, is he does give you that for 1 to 2 songs on every album. There will be 1 or 2 songs. If you go on and I didn't like this project overall, but if you go on what was the Dogs album? I forget what it was. It was something
For All the Dogs or something.
Yeah, it was For All the Dogs. There's if you listen to 8 a.m. in Charlotte, he fucking spits on that song, dude. Like he absolutely slides through the entire song, and it's like, oh my god, Drake, that's Drake. And then you hear another song, and it's like, oh, he's back. So it's like he gives it to you for like 1 or 2 songs, and that's it. Like he hasn't had a solid project where it's like 1 through 15 or whatever is like there's maybe 1 or 2 skips through the whole thing,
dude.
You know what I mean? Like
he got Michael Jackson on one of his songs in like, you know, 2018 and didn't even try on it. I was like, bruh, like
how did that work?
Like what?
Did he use Michael's old lyrics from like
he used
like lyrics
a song that Michael never put out.
He used like sampled lyrics that he already had.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But like Drake like didn't even try on that song though. So that's something that like always bothers me, is that like, and that's why I'll have an insane amount of respect for like Eminem and like Kendrick and Cole, because even though they've already made it, they literally all still try on, you know, their songs and stuff like that. Drake doesn't try anymore, so I don't have any.
Take their time in between projects too. Like they don't release projects, you know, Drake releases a project every single year, regardless of if he tried, if it's good or if it's not.
And you can't grow as a person and as an artist in a year to have, you know,
that much stuff to be able to write about. Yeah,
exactly. Right. Yeah.
No, I totally feel that. That's the thing I feel like with that differentiates them, because like you think about Cole, and he releases like a project like every 2 years, mainly
every like 3 years.
Every 2 to 3 years, and that's like the perfect like time in between. I know Travis was gonna release last year, and I'm not saying he's got a different type of music. He's not like a lyricist by any
Utopia took like 5 years, bro, which is wild.
Utopia. Well, yeah, he finished it. He finished it last year, and then the Astroworld tragedy happened, and he like totally stopped and like was like, I'm not going to release this for a while. But he was about to roll out for that album like last year. When it came out, or when it was going to come out. But yeah. I think the time in between that artists give themselves is so important, because like you need something to write about,
Well, okay, so this might spark a little bit of controversy, maybe or maybe not. What do you think about Kanye in terms of like music?
Kanye's music is great, but he just continues to like do things to, I don't know. I don't even know how to. It's definitely
explain it. In, like, you can't, right?
It's treading in like different waters, because Kanye's amazing. Like, his music is great, but him as a person, I don't know how crazy I am about him as a person.
Yeah, but like the thing is though, the reason that I ask is that you say that Travis is like your favorite artist, and like Travis is like in with Kanye, so like
he had Kanye at Utopia in Rome when he like performed it for the first time. When he performed the album, he brought Kanye out. Yeah, like I have nothing. Yeah. I don't like Kanye necessarily as a person, but he's a musical genius, and like it's clear that Travis Scott is literally, if Kid Cudi and Kanye West had a child, you get Travis Scott. That's why I like Travis Scott, because I love Kid Cudi and I do like Kanye a lot. It's just, like you get that differentiation. They just make different music. Like I'm not even I don't try to even compare Cole and Travis Scott, because it's like, what are we even talking about here? Like, the way that I listen to music, and like I listen to so much different type of music, like Roland and I, you know what I mean? Like, you listen to all different types of music, and like
pretty much everything.
Most of the time, it's just like
the way that listen to country, except for Johnny Cash.
The way I think about music is like I'm very like, how does it make me feel? I'm not even some artists. I don't even listen to what they're saying.
What do you do?
Huh? What do you do?
What do you do?
Yeah. You just kind of listen. You just listen to how it makes you feel.
Purpose in life?
There were like people that like like Roland and I went to high school with, that literally just listened to like mumble rap for like vibes, and like they don't care about lyrics. They don't care about.
No, it's not. Like, I love the Migos, dude. I listen to Migos all the time. Like, I'll listen to artists like that. And it's like, what are they saying that's even relative or important or accurate? Absolutely nothing. But does it sound good, and does it make me, do I vibe to it when I'm driving in the car? Fuck yeah. So I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, but
as fuck, and you're just like,
no, but like there are actually people. I'm like, not even kidding, bro.
You wanna hype some shit
like
up?
There were people like in like high school that literally would like walk up to me and say, Eminem's trash, Yachty's better, and I'm like, bro, Yachty, shut up.
Yachty moans into a microphone and calls it a song on a good on a good beat, because he'll have good beats, and he'll just moan into the microphone.
Like, if I gotta listen to mumble rap, I like Future, I like Uzi, and
Uzi's great. He brought Uzi out in Philly.
No,
Travis did. It was fucking awesome.
Uzi is like the one who started all of that genre, so I give him a pass.
I don't like Cardi that much. That's an underrated opinion. A lot of people
like Cardi's overrated, bro.
I like Uzi. I would go Uzi over Cardi any day.
Except for Cardi gave us one of the best memes ever, and She Wanna Be Great. And it's like the skateboarder who does a kickflip onto a crate and just spins down the street.
Yeah.
She Wanna Be Great.
I guess what I'm saying is that I just feel like with different artists, like you get totally different. Like, what are you in it for? Like, what are you listening to the artist for? So like that's why I listen to so much different types of music, because like some things like I'm listening to Cole for like lyricism or Kendrick or something like that, but then